Can this honestly be right? A celebrity coming across as entitled? This is new. Have a look at this story with me. So this is a Coronation Street actress, Catherine Tyldesley. And it says here, look, Corrie's Catherine Tyldesley hits back in row over Three Little Birds Bakery asked to make 100 cakes for free. Annoying headline. I don't know why I clicked it, but I did. And it turns out that this lady, this Catherine's PR agency or her management team, reached out to a small business, a one-off small bakery that looks like they do quite good work to me, and asked for a 40th birthday cake, 100 cupcakes, and an extra smaller birthday cake for her husband. Okay, well, that's what cake shops do. They make cakes. But they don't want to pay you with money. She wants to pay you with exposure. So in other words, she'll put it on her Instagram and her Twitter or something and tag you and say, oh, thanks, Little Bird's Bakery. You don't get any money for that. And you're a celebrity. I'm not saying you earn fortunes, but I'm sure you earn enough to be able to afford a cake if you've got a management team. Pay the small local business. So, good thing for the small local business. She come out swinging. And she said here, where is it? Yeah, Rebecca shut down the Leeds-based party planners who said she would be paid in the form of social media promotion by the well-known celebrity. Their brief included a request for a free cake for Catherine's 40th, blah, blah, blah. And a second cake was requested for Catherine's husband and 100 extra cupcakes. So in her reply, in a tongue-in-cheek reply, Rebecca, owner of Three Little Birds Bakery in Keighley, West Yorkshire, which if I'm ever in Keighley, West Yorkshire, you guarantee I'm going to go in there and spend some money on some cakes. She says here, I'm sorry to hear that your client has fallen on such hard times that they can't afford to pay small businesses for their products. Good for you. Unfortunately, as my mortgage provider doesn't take payment in the form of promotion on their socials and my staff can't feed their kids with exposure on Instagram, I'll have to decline your very generous offer. You can't argue with that, right? That is the correct response to have when a celebrity who comes across as having loads of money asks you for free stuff. That's the correct one. But the worst part about this is that this Catherine Tyldesley put out a retort to this on her Instagram. She put out a video. I'm not going to play clips of the video, but there was one bit that she said which just shows how entitled these people are. Have a look at this. So, recording an Instagram story, Catherine took a swipe at the baker, telling followers, Cakegate? What? Utterly bizarre. I don't really know what to say. I mean, I hope the cake lady got the exposure she was craving. That is entitlement, right? Your team, whether you were complicit in this or not, which I fail to see how you wouldn't have been, but whether you were complicit in this or not, that's not the correct response, is it? The correct response there was, I didn't know my management team were doing that. I apologise. I'd like to order the cakes and pay full price from that wonderful bakery. Not, I hope she got the exposure she was craving. Well, luckily you got some exposure out of this as well, didn't you? You entitled woman. And it's not, this happens a lot. Right? This happens a lot. There's a Reddit thread. I'm not a big Reddit user, but there's one I quite like called r/choosingbeggars. Right, and I remember this one popping up on there, it reminded me of it. Don't know if you saw this. This was from The Voice UK, right? I am contacting you from ITV's The Voice UK. We are almost at the end of season 12 of The Voice, and are due to wrap filming with our coaches will.i.am, Anne-Marie Ollimers and Sir Tom Jones. The reason I'm reaching out to you today is because I'm looking to source great products that we can provide at our wrap party, and your amazing push-up cake pops would be the perfect addition to the party attended by all our talent and team. You can provide cakes for Sir Tom Jones and The Voice. Unfortunately, we at ITV are unable to offer anything monetarily or otherwise in return for your products. So give us free products, please, because we're ITV and The Voice, and Sir Tom Jones will eat your push-up cake. I hate people asking for free stuff. The great news, however, is that this unique opportunity will give your product exposure to our highly influential coaches and presenters in the studio, as well as our contestants on the show, all of whom are incredibly talented. Pay for the things that you want. Oh, God, I hate that. There's all that, so many stories of them influencers, like messaging influencers, just people with quite a few Instagram followers messaging hotels and restaurants saying, give us a free meal and a free stay and we'll put you on our Instagram. If I had a business, a lot of them have hit back and actually put it out publicly, haven't they? They've posted, like a lot of the hotels have posted the email that they got from the influencer and stuff, shooting them down, and rightly so. Pay for stuff. I have to pay for stuff. You have to pay for stuff too. Just because you've got an ounce of fame doesn't mean you don't have to pay for stuff. I hate entitlement like this. What do you think about this? Do you think that Catherine Tyldesley, that's how you pronounce her name, knew about it, or if it was just her? I think there's a possibility that it was just her team that have done it and trying to save a few quid. But her retort to it on Instagram was completely wrong. Completely wrong. Wasn't it? And I'm not alone in thinking that, because there's a few more stories about it today. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the buttons down below and subscribe and all of that stuff. And I'll see you in the next one, whenever that will be. Ta-da!